Barigani, Kuumba. Today is day 6 of Kwanzaa, and today we are looking at the principle of Kuumba, which is creativity. It's the day of lighting a red candle, and I've managed to get a red candle today and the black candle lit. And I'm preparing the space ready to do Veronica Rose's spread to explore creativity. And so far the spreads this week have just made me realise how inward looking I've become. I've really struggled to take these readings out to community. So today, at the end of this post, the poem I've written inspired by this tarot reading is for everybody. I hope that it speaks to you. And yeah, let's heal and start looking outward. An ace, a new beginning, the Ace of Pentacles. This immediately speaks to me about my magic garden and the fact that my art studio becomes my garden on the warmer days of the year. But it's also came out reversed, which talks to me about the inertia I sometimes struggle with and the fact that I have too many ideas. Everything I pick up, I want to turn it into a creative project. Perhaps I need to prioritise. But that card's definitely the soil of the candy soul and soil. Oh my goodness, the Three of Swords. My work is autobiographical. Everything I create has my life story in, and I do use heartbreak and trauma to create. But look at those two cards. One is barren, dry land with nothing growing. The other card is a seed ready to be planted. This is not a barren land. But I think it's okay to bring your vulnerability and your messiness and your heartbreaks and your broken pieces into the creative process to make something really beautiful and new. The Empress, the card of creativity, and here we see a pregnant woman, motherhood, circles moving forward. There's that circle breaking again that's come up all week. The world in her tummy, the world card, completion, it's over. My creativity honours my ancestors by paying respect to where I came from, the lessons they taught me, the healing path they put me on. There is a need to be thankful even for the brokenness and the trauma walk that I've walked, because it's got me to this place and it's helping me build a better world for others and for my children. Wow, here we've got somebody on a journey wearing a mandala backpack, and mandalas are part of my art. When you put a backpack on, you can't see it. It's baggage you're carrying that you can't see, and you might think you're the only one, but if you just turn around and look, there are many people following in your wake. There are many people riding those ripples. I think my creativity brings unity by sharing my journey. It's a journey into security and safety. That's what the Pentacles is all about. It's about hard work and determination to heal. I express that in my creativity. Who's listening? Who's also becoming mandalas behind me? You never know where those ripples are going to go. I am going to keep sharing my healing story. This card speaks to me about the community my art might touch, the lonely, the discarded, the forgotten, the women left at home on their own. When I found myself very much alone, I used to light fairy lights all over the house and it made me feel better. That string of lights above her head, oh, it just touches my soul. Plus, she's looking out the window. There's a longing there, a longing for adventure and new life. I think my story gives hope to the people in my community that also know that longing. Oh, and the Knight of Wands after the Two of Wands. Oh my goodness me, look at this woman. I think this is the same woman. It just goes to show that you can pursue adventure. That we had a longing for adventure looking out of the window in the last card, and then a woman broken free in joy, banging the drum and dancing. Those sticks have been lit on fire and her ground has been proclaimed around her. This card makes me really, if my art could benefit the community and give women hope for that change, that would be everything. Oh, and the Page of Pentacles reversed. Doesn't this say it all? He's balancing on one leg, or it's a she's balancing on one leg. There definitely needs to be more balance in my life for me to get back into that art studio, and I need to stop procrastinating. This is the card that tells you to stop the inertia, to stop thinking things and bring them into the real world space. Yeah, it's about following through on thoughts again. Oh, there, look at the scales. There's that balance needed again, but also justice. I think that speaks of the subject matter of what I'm drawing. It's about the dishonesty I've lived through and the trauma, the empire building, being more focused, and the Three of Cups underneath, about reaching out to the community with these skills. It's all there. It's all there in the underlying energy. Okay, what does the Braltelege Oracle have to say today? We get the card listening, but look at this picture. Do you remember that that card that showed the figures jumping off the hand cliff before? They're back again. I think to build community and unity and to support the Black community and to change things, we need to be listening. I love the fact that these leaping figures are here again with the keyword listening. So I decided to add in the Creativity Oracle for the Creativity Day, and just to see what would come out of this one. And today we got the message success. So I love that. I loved the squares at the top. They're my symbol of protection. I love the bird in flight and the freedom symbol. There are so many symbols in this that I love. And on the back we have a message about success and about creative abilities, just in basically enjoying the journey. It's more important than the final result. So I think that's a call for everybody to be creative, not just the artists in the community, but everybody can be creative somehow. And that, I used to find that a really important message when I was a teacher, to pass on to the children that I taught. And now I've written a poem for everybody about creativity. It's a community poem that I hope will speak to everybody using the inspiration of this reading. What do you hold in your hands? What dreams, desires, seeds to grow new lands? What heartache and brokenness? Bring it all. Authenticity, messiness, humanity's call. Mix all of it into the creative stew. Create a world that's uniquely you. For you alone were given that voice. Sing or be silent is always a choice. the world before, then the one after you. Where will your fire affect the view? Where will your ripples rock those in your wake? Unfurl your sails, disturb the lake. For the lonely, the dreamers, the ones left behind, your dreams are still there, follow the lights in your mind. Set fire to the torches, adventures abound when you beat on the drum and connect with the sound of your own unique voice that's so beautifully you. Balance the universe, bring all that you do. Balance the scales, create undefeated, for a world without you is forever depleted.